22nd, 1972, and the cover story is about the Munich 1972 Summer Olympics. So, and on the cover, we have the gold medal winner in the marathon, an American, first time in 64 years. So let's get started. And our first ad is for this beautiful Mercury Montego. What a gorgeous car. I love that color. Wow, cars had such style back then. And then a boring life insurance ad. Black and white ad with a cute little illustration for Bassett Furniture. And here we have the Double Day Bargain Book Club. A new book each month for only $1.69. We have all kinds of books, including The Moon's a Balloon by David Niven, and A Marriage Manual, and The Bible, World Atlas. Interesting selection of books. And here we have another classic car, the Ford LTD. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. What a boat. It's huge. The hood is like half the car. Look at that instrument panel, steering wheel. Old Forester bourbon and Salem cigarettes. Look at these bicycles. So cool. And we have another new 1973 car, the Chrysler New Yorker. Not quite as cool looking as the other cars, in my opinion. Still classic. Looks like it has that vinyl top that did not wear well. And here we have an ad and a subscription card for Sports Illustrated for $3.95 for half a year. Or was it bi-weekly? No, I think it was weekly. Joe Namath. And wow, look at these 73 Olds cutlasses. Oh, they are just gorgeous. Wow. And Parliament cigarettes. Life education books. How the computer gets the answer. This is definitely the new car issue, huh? Buick 73, the Buick Electra 225 Limited. Wow. Look at that instrument panel. Look at how the speedometer was. I remember cars like that, yeah. And all the wood grain. Oh my gosh. Look at those seats. It's a comfortable car. A chic hot lather machine. Sports Illustrated games. And Legs new super stretch pantyhose and stockings. Black Velvet, the smooth Canadian whiskey. And here's an ad from the Postal Service telling you to use the brand new zip code. And here's a colorful ad for natural gas. Gas, clean energy for today and tomorrow. GE Appliance Service. Look at that classic Chevy van. And here we have a spread of 24 years ago in life. So that was, let's see, what year does that say? So that was 1948. It's the hard life of a country doctor. And look at these great Sony TV sets. Portable. Letters to the editor. And here we have the cover Canadian whiskey. There's so many Canadian whiskeys, aren't there? And the shot put. He lost the gold medal by 1 centimeter. Gillette two-bladed razor. If they only knew how many blades they would be up to by the end of the century. And we finally have a woman Olympian. We have Olga Korbut, gymnastics. And we have a Frigidaire washer and dryer ad next to the old style fridge with the new washer and dryer. The Chevy Caprice, the most distinguished Chevrolet of all. Again, what a boat. How did you park these cars? 400 cubic inch V8. Look at those seats. Oh, and there's some seat belts peeking out there. But notice they're not shoulder belts. And here we have the Chevy Monte Carlo. Classy. Again with that final top. It's not going to go well. Look at those outfits. Wow. Recreational vehicle commitment. Look at that Chevy van. Wow. And then we have the new Blazer and the Suburban. Look at what the Suburban used to look like. And then we have pickup trucks with the second cab. Use them to tow your camper. The RCA XL 100 color you can count on. 100% solid state. That's a really cool ad. It's a nice TV. Even the TVs had style back then. And some more Olympics. We've got rowing and men's walking. Texaco Havoline motor oil. These are in North Dakota anti-ballistic missile complexes. Lark cigarettes. They're cowboys with hot air balloons. 2-page ad for Ford. Very boring. Silva Thins. Never heard of them. Volkswagen bragging about their warranty. This is interesting to see what car warranties used to be like in 1972. Rolls-Royce had 3-year. Volkswagen had 2-year. And all of these other brands only had a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. Yeah. And there was a reason for that. Cars were not that well made back then. GTE Sylvania flash bulbs. Another GE ad about General Electric making like prefabricated housing. Haver Hills cork remover. That's cool. What is this? Is this like a spray that stops your clothes from shrinking? This is a very nice ad for the Kodak Pocket Instamatic camera. This looks like a later ad than 1972, actually. Kent cigarettes. And George C. Scott and film he directed called Rage. I'm never happy. I don't know why. Maybe you should go to therapy and figure that out. And Smirnoff vodka. Kentucky Gentleman for George C. Scott. Pall Mall Extra Mild. So most of the ads have been for cigarettes, alcohol, and cars. Welcome to the 70s. Is your name listed here? De Beers Diamond ad. The diamond is forever. Parker Pen. The Parker Jotter. George Dickel whiskey. Volvo station wagon. Boxy but good. What a different looking saw earlier, isn't it? So practical. Wow, so it's a really long article about George C. Scott. And you can get 23 weeks of life for $3.87 and camel filters. Hot pants. This is about some people who rescue raptors. These cute little baby barn owls. And there's a great horned owl. Tailed hawk. Raleigh cigarettes. Yeah, you can get a Kodak camera if you save the coupons. Emerson Permacolor. Isn't that adorable? And this last one is about a girl who entered a beauty contest, I think, and the church didn't like it. And soft. Oh, so it's Calvert, the soft whiskey. Okay. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And on the back at the end of the rainbow, we have cool cigarettes. And I would like to remind you to not smoke, despite